Hey, I'm back. Going to recap last week's numbers during this warm-up set here. We are listening to some Killa Cam, Killa Season. Let the beat build up a little bit and then get into it. So I started the program Friday, July 6th, and what I started at was a squat with 3 sets, 5 at 205. They're pretty rough for me. Before I stopped working out, it's probably been about a year since I've done sets of 5. But the last time what I was doing was I think I did 275 for 5, high bar squat, ass to grass, and then I was doing 3 at 285, again high bar, ass to grass. So this whole low bar squat's pretty new for me. The technique's a little different. I was also doing kind of like more bodybuilding style, so I was doing a little bit of a shortened rep range, and you'll see that's a habit I'm gonna have to break. I don't fully come up on top on these warm-up sets, having to consciously do it. So anyways, yeah, that was my numbers from last week as far as squats go. My press, I did my first set was 5 at 95 pounds. My second set I failed. I did 3 at 115, and then I dropped it down to 105, and I did 3 and failed on my 4th rep. So I went a little too ambitious on the press there. Deadlift, did my warm-up sets, and then hit 5 at 225 for 3 sets. So I'm doing a little bit more volume on deadlifts. I really like deadlifts. I really like pulls. And I don't feel like one set is just enough volume for me. So I'm going to keep it a little bit higher than the prescribed program. The next Monday, my squat, I did 5 at 215, 3 sets. I did bench, so this is where I'm kind of modifying the program again. I don't have a squat rack or a way to bench right now. These squat stands are just a little bit too high on their lowest setting for me to get a bar out with any decent weight on it. So I'm using my dumbbells. I did 60s, 5 reps on those, and then on my second and third set I did 6 reps, just a little bit too light. Again, back before I stopped lifting, I think I was doing like 210, 215 for 5s. And deadlift on that Monday, I did 5 at 245. And just a quick kind of aside on these sets that we just watched, all these were grinders for me. They were all pretty rough, and they've been like that for every workout. This was 245 for the 5, so moving up pretty nice, 205 to 245 in the first week. And these are pretty nasty looking. You'll see I'm pushing way far forward, way over exaggerating. So I think it gets fixed once there's some weight on the bar, but it looked pretty gross right here. Anyways, Wednesday of last week, squatted 225 for 5. My press, I did all 3 sets at 110. They're really rough for me, and you'll see in this workout, my presses are very difficult, so I'm having a hard time. Deadlift last Wednesday was 5 at 255, and I did 2 sets on that as well. Just starting to look a little better here. Shrugging my shoulders like I'm supposed to, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think this is my second warm-up set. I'm gonna skip the next sets and just show my final set at weight. Yeah, so let's go real quick. Last Friday, I squatted 235 for my 5 sets. My bench, I did 8 at the 60 pounds for 3 sets with short breaks, 1-minute breaks. Again, once I get my squat rack in, should be in a couple days, I'm gonna go to the normal bench program, but I just don't have the weights right now. And then I deadlifted 265 for 2 sets. This is my last set of press, and like I said, these are very difficult for me. They're grinders, so you'll see even on the first rep I'm having a hard time, and then kind of coming up onto my toes a little bit. So I'm not sure why I'm doing that. I feel like I can get a little bit more of a push out of it when I flex the calves and kind of flex everything. So I'm gonna have to work on that. Last exercise, these are my deadlifts. First warm-up set at 135. Yeah, going pretty smooth. I really like deadlifts, so it's probably my favorite part of the workout. So today my squats were 5 at 245. My presses, I did 5 at 115 for 3 sets, and again you can see that they were pretty rough on me. And then these deadlifts, once I get up to weight on this next clip right here, we're at 275 for 5, and I did 3 sets of this. So again, I'm doing a little bit more volume on the deadlifts, but it's what I like to do. So I'll show the rest of this set, and then my last set. I think I went a little too light on these, to be honest, so I probably could have bumped it up by 5 pounds, but we will see. Next week I will go up another 10, I think. Pretty excited for it. Again, this is kind of my first week's progress. I guess this is my first workout on my second week. So yeah, good stuff. I'm liking the program so far. Like I said, I'm pretty stoked to be back working out again, to be under the barbell. So thanks for watching. I'm not sure how often I'm going to make these. I'll probably do them once a week, just to kind of recap the week and mix in some training footage. And yeah, that's basically the plan. Like I said, I just want to document this process and see kind of where it takes me. By the next video I should have a squat rack, so I'll be able to bench again, and hopefully those weights will improve. It's always been kind of my weakness, so hope to see you back. Thanks.